This is Miami All Access.
And Coach, week off between playing Western and you see them again in a different rink this time. Obviously not a whole lot that you two can learn about each other left at this point. Just kind of play hockey this week.
Well, I think obviously you have to learn from some of the things that you did last game, and that's true for every week that we play. And in terms of preparing for the next game, I think those things are important. But business as usual for us during the week. There's things that we continually need to work on, and that's what we're doing in preparation for Saturday's game. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different outdoors. I think the guys are excited, especially in a historic venue like Soldier Field. So, we'll have to make sure that we stay focused, and so far we're doing a pretty good job.
This year's team has 14 players who dressed last time you went out there 2 years ago. How comforting is that to know that you've got a good chunk of your roster that kind of knows what to expect, having been through this experience already?
Well, I think it's good, and they have, if not the same, more than we do in terms of experiencing an outdoor game last year at the GLI. So I think both teams will be comfortable playing outdoors, and we have to make plays. They have to make plays, and at the end of the day, you hope that you make more plays than your opponent.
You guys have faced Western Michigan 3 times this year already. Does it make it a little bit easier to prepare for a game like this, having seen them a few times this year going into an outdoor game?
Well, again, I think I said this last week. We have a tremendous amount of respect for Western, the way they play, and their coaching staff, and just all their the program and the way it's run. So, it's when you play teams that many times, it really becomes a rivalry, and we see it as that. Western has been a top-notch program here for a while now, and every game we play seems to be a one-goal game, and right down to the wire. So they're exciting games. They're playoff-like games, which obviously is important because every game in our league seems to be that way. But it's a battle out there for every inch of ice, and they're tough games. But we know when you play in tough games like that, and you bring your best, which is ultimately what we ask our guys to do, is play their best. You get better in those situations.
You guys get on the ice for the first time on Friday. What are going to be some of the things you look for, like board play and things like that?
Well, I think you got to get used to the ice, and the problem is your ice conditions on Friday might not be the same on Saturday, and certainly that was the case last time we played there. We had real good ice on the practice day, and then the sun came out and slushed everything up. So I think it's just a matter of getting used to your surroundings. The depth perception is a little bit different, and just get out there and move the puck around, and just go through your normal routine, and make sure the guys are feeling good about their skates and things like that.
What do you think the team did learn and took out of Lawson Arena on Saturday?
Well, first of all, we knew it was going to be a battle and a war, and that was pretty much the case all night long. There's some give and take on both sides, and it ended up in a tie and going into a shootout. So probably fitting the way the game went. So we expect it to be the same way this weekend. Real hard fought battle, and we'll see what happens.